Hello, hello, and welcome to Coffee and Coaching. I am your coach, Coach Michelamonè, your certified life and relationship coach. And today we are going to talk about 3 ways to create a deeper love for your partner, even after a breach. Stay tuned. You know, so many times I hear my clients talk about how do I get back to the love that I had for my partner prior to us going through whatever they went through, whether it's been cheating, whether it's been other some other type of breach where they have just grown apart from each other. How do I get back to that deeper love that I had for them in the beginning? And I always go back into making sure that they get each other. When you first meet someone, you're trying to get to know as much about them as you possibly can. And when you get into a relationship and you are deep in, you kind of steer away from that. But you have to understand that no matter how long you've been with someone, there are some things about them that you still don't understand or you still don't know. And every time a person takes in a piece of new information, they are now a new person. And you have to get to know them all over again because that piece of information is going to take them and it's going to shift them in a certain kind of way. It could be something as small as knowing that the sun helps with vitamin D. They're going to start to do things a little bit differently than they were before. And when they start to do those things differently, it's going to make you go, what are they doing and why are you doing it and who taught you how to do that? But when we start to understand, it's not that it's something negative that our partner's taking in some new information. It's really them growing. And we have to see that their growth does not have to be this exponential thing, this huge thing where it's been, mind blowing. It could be something so small that makes them take those little bitty shifts. And when you find your partner making and taking those little bitty shifts, they are now new people that you have to get to know. So the first thing I want you to do is make sure that you are understanding and getting to understand your partner and the values that they have. What does that mean? What do they like? What do they want? What do they deserve? What do they feel like they deserve? What do they think that they want exactly from you? A lot of times we imply what we want instead of expressing what we want because we are afraid of the rejection of that thing and knowing exactly if we're going to get what we're actually implying or if we're going to not get what we're actually expressing. So sometimes it may come across as suggestions, it may come across as complaining, it may come across as some other negative form of your partner saying, hey, this is what I need. This is what I want from you. This is what I desire. And sometimes if you're not taking that and doing something with it, it makes your partner feel like they're not being heard. It makes them feel like they're not being seen. And that makes them feel like they're not being important. They're not being placed in a place of importance in your life. So the second thing you want to do is make sure that once you find out what those values are that your partner is implying and expressing, you want to demonstrate those things. Make sure that you're doing something with that information. Don't just sit on that information and don't wait for it because, you have people who say, well, you told me to do it, so now I'm not going to do it. That makes absolutely no sense. Or even you have the person that says, well, I told you that you have to do it. Now you're going to try to do it. I don't want you to do it. That really still makes absolutely no sense. If you want something from your partner, you have to be willing to express it and allow them to do it in the manner in which they want to do it. Why? Because you've already told them what you need. So if they are going to go ahead and give you what you need, then let them give you what you need so that you don't have to worry about they didn't do it. Or allow that person to express to you and not take it personal that these are the things that they need, even if you feel like you have been actually doing those things, but because it may not come across in the same way. Remember, you're two different individuals that see things in two individually different ways. And when you decide that you're going to learn how your partner sees those things in different ways, then that's when you start to come together as one. The third thing you want to do is make sure that you are taking a disc assessment with your partner. I use disc assessments with my clients, and I get very good feedback on that when I'm doing that with them. Why? Because it shows them what their behaviors are going to be like. It helps them to make sense as to why they do certain things, because sometimes we do certain things and we don't even know why we're doing that. We don't know what we're doing. We just know that this is how I feel and I'm going to express how I feel. So this is what you got, right? But sometimes when we can express why we're doing something or why we're implying something to our partner and they understand it, then that helps us to come together and go, that's why you did this. And oh, now I understand. And it wasn't personal. It's not. We have to understand our own behaviors and why we do things. And many times we don't understand them ourselves. So how are we going to get our partners to understand them and get to know them, right? So, if you want to have a couples disc assessment, please reach out to me at let's talk at coachmichelamonè.com. Make sure that you and your partner are in agreement to doing this, because it takes both of you to be able to do it and get a really good assessment on what this is going to do and how this is going to help you. It also will show you things that you need to be able to recognize in your partner, and so that you're not taking things on your own and saying, oh, well, why are they doing this to me? Because everything someone does not mean that it's personal, doesn't mean it's in a personal attack on you. It just means that that's who they are. And if you understand better about who they are, then you can understand your partner, even after a breach. Because breaches don't just happen just because. There are things that lead up to those things, and we have to know what those things are in order to make sure that they're better. I hope that what I'm doing, you are getting a benefit from. If you like what I'm doing, please like, comment, and share. Share it as Karen. I always say that. Share it and forget about it. You don't have to worry about it any longer. Make sure that you're subscribing to this channel and hit the bell so that you're getting any of the videos that I'm uploading every single Friday. And I might drop some more in between there just to get you some, keep you going. So make sure you're also telling me what you like me to talk about as well in the comment section, so that I can share with you things that will be beneficial to you directly, because I'm here to serve you. And I want to make sure that the content that I'm giving you guys is something that you really could use and really need. So I love you guys for real, for real. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.